What if I told you that your child could excel in math? That whatever baseline they are starting with right now, they will be able to build their confidence, subject mastery, and achieve results. That is something that we have seen happen over and over again. Students always like to ask me, why do we need to learn math if it is something that they are not going to use in the future? But actually, in many areas of our life, for example, if you are going to become a banker, if you're going to become an engineer, if you're going to become a scientist, and these days, AI and computer science is such a huge thing. But all these subjects actually require a decent mastery of math, and that is something that we teach our students at Genius Plus Academy. We want to motivate them not just to do well for their exams, but to be able to acquire the skills that they can go on to apply in the rest of their lives. I'm Mr. Wong from Genius Plus Academy, and math has been my passion. But more importantly, teaching and allowing students to excel in math has been my life's work for the past decade. As a former school teacher and someone who has got a gold and silver medalist at the Singapore Mathematical Olympiad, I know what it takes to win in math. But more importantly, motivate students to also similarly succeed in math. At Genius Plus Academy, not only do we teach math, we teach it in a way that is clear, structured, and progressive for the students so that they can actually understand what exactly is going on and they can visualize that every single problem that they encounter in math has a solution that they are able to actually derive themselves. We create an environment not just where students can survive, but more importantly, an environment in which they can thrive. We ensure we target the individualized attention needs that students have. That's why we make sure to keep our class sizes small, not more than 8 students for the secondary levels. And we also make sure that we take the effort and energy to diagnose and look through the mistakes of every individual student to ensure that they are actually practicing and mastering the correct concepts. We make sure that we motivate the students and inspire the students. Our tutors are supportive and motivational and celebrate the small successes that students achieve. My co-founder, Mrs. Stoh, and myself teach the majority of the classes, so we don't just hire tutors to do the teaching for us. We follow them through the years, from their primary school years to the secondary school years. Mrs. Stoh and myself have had students who have been with us for 6 years and counting. So we know their intricacies, we know their quirks of each and every individual student that have walked through our doors, and we make sure that we follow through and we are able to motivate and guide them because of our experience with them, and also because we understand a lot better than a typical tutor would. We take the due diligence and effort to go through all the questions that we assign to the students so that we can further refine and check through their understanding of the different concepts that are required. And that is how we ensure that there is sufficient scaffolding for them to improve significantly over the years with us. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that math is not just a subject that the students, we want them to enjoy the subject, and more importantly, we want to make sure that they understand and make sense of the subject so that they can apply what they have learned. At the end of the day, we believe that every child has the ability to excel in math. If you think that your child is ready to take the next step with us, feel free to contact Mrs. Stoh or myself at our numbers below. We hope to have a conversation with you about your child's math journey with us.